Welcome back to the Easy Project.
Yeah.
Today, it's the tables have changed. Is that right?
Yes.
The roles have changed.
Roles have changed, mate.
Now we're going to dive into my boy, Eddy Pettybourne,
What's up?
about his life. But first, we have to start with the flowers. All right?
Better be good, mate.
Yeah. You know what? This is going to be good. Don't worry. I got you, bro. All right. Eddy Pettybourne, a former professional rugby league player from Christchurch, New Zealand. Wow, what a spotter. Known for his powerful playing style, he made his mark in the NRL with the South Sydney Rabbitohs, where he played 91 games from 2007 to 2012. He later joined the West Tigers, adding 24 games to his record. Pettybourne also played for the Wigan Warriors in the Super League, appearing 29 times. He further showcased his talents with the mighty Gold Coast Titans, playing 28 games. Let's go. That's where I meet you, my man. Internationally, Pettybourne has represented the United States and Samoa, bringing his formidable skills to the global stage. Wow, formidable. His dedication and versatility have earned him respect in the rugby league community, and he remains committed advocate for the sport and healthy living off the field. Living life to the fullest with beautiful wife Faye and kids Isla and Huxley, owner of the ILUX ILUX Group, sorry bro, helping people with personal finance and investing in particular self-managed super funds. Welcome to the Easy Project, my man, Eddy Pettybourne.
Wow.
You like that?
That was nice, bro. I liked it. Might have to take you around with me to meet a few of my mates and explain to them what I'm about.
Oh, that was good, man. Oh, yeah, man. Hey, I was surprised. You know what surprised me? Like, I know you, but the Christchurch, Canterbury Crusaders. Is that you or what?
That's me, bro.
Auckland Blues here, bro. Not even born and raised there, though, but I'm an Auckland Blues fan. Yeah, bro. How you been? How's things been lately?
It's been good. I've been away for a few weeks.
Yeah, I know. Living the life, eh?
I had to take the kids out, the family away for a bit of a break. We haven't been away for a while, so I thought, give the flowers to the missus and the kids. And went away to Vietnam, and I ate like a pig over there.
What was your favourite food?
Oh, banh mi's, bro. Oh, mate, banh mi's every morning.
So if you were to go down at Burleigh and get one of those banh mi rolls, nah, can't do it.
I can't do it. I won't have banh mi.
Hey, you know what? The one thing, we'll probably dive into your little career timeline there, but like the one thing I noticed about you and Faye, that you're always living life to the fullest. You're always going out and exploring different places, especially around the world. You know, I remember when you were in England, you'd go holiday there. Later on in France too. Just got all the destinations, and I want to hear about that. All right, but let's just get into it. Let's crack on, bro. Like, just give us a little timeline of your playing career. Yep. Like, if you want, you can go all the way to the start, or if you want, you can just go from probably just to South Sydney. Glory.
Yeah, I'll just keep it short.
Yeah.
Obviously, like we know as rugby league players, we're always passionate about the game. I was just fortunate enough, I had parents that kind of backed us throughout my career, always there to support us, play the game. I wasn't, to be honest, when I was a young kid, I wasn't really passionate about rugby league. I think because I was just getting hidings every Sunday. So I was like, man, I don't want to play on Sunday anymore. You know what I mean? You get the church, you get the hidings, but like, like as a Polynesian kid, that's just how it is back then. I don't know what it is now, but as a kid, wasn't really passionate about rugby league till I kind of grew up to the age of probably 15. I kind of found out there's a possibility that there's love for the game. And Dad's always been pushing me over time. So from there on, just played at the age of 15, made schoolboys, this and that, and then gave me confidence to go on and play NRL for the next 14 years.
14 years. I didn't really dive into how many games you played professionally. I know I said each team. How many you reckon?
NRL I played about 140.
Yeah, nice.
And then Super League and the French and all that stuff. I think it was like.
What do you reckon? 500?
I think, to be honest, bro, when I went overseas, it was more the experience.
Maybe,
like, to be honest.
It was probably about maybe a good 3 or 4 years. Hey, after your professional career, you just kept on going, eh, bro?
I was milking the cows, mate. So, like they say, mate.
You know what? You definitely played till the wheels fell off. Till the wheels fall off.
Nah, I did, man. So I think, I don't know, when I signed in Wigan and then I came back, you know when you have a little taste of what overseas was like?
Yeah.
I was just like, nah, I need to go back.
Yeah.
So after Titans, I kind of knew my career was going to finish here in NRL. And I think I kind of lost the passion of playing the game just because of, you know how it is, man. Like, I was getting sick of preseason, I was sick of training. And then obviously there's times where you don't get picked. And then you're just like, yeah, it's time to move on. Let's go overseas and, you know, make something out of myself over there.
Yeah,
but so during the time, I was just kind of, like, we had Dark before, was talking about studying and stuff.
Yeah.
So I had about 6 months when I was at the Titans where I was like, okay, what can I do?
Yeah.
Like, I love property, but I didn't know nothing about it. And I kind of dug deep into, like, property, how it works, like taxes, tax depreciation, all that kind of stuff. But I was very raw at that time. But then when I was studying, then I found this course where it was like property development. Yeah. And do you know how when you look up on the internet, you go, how can I make money without putting money down? But that was the thing. I used to always type that.
Entrepreneur mindset.
Yeah, like I was like, how do I make money without putting my own physical money down?
Yeah.
And I typed that and this thing came up as a property development course. And I jumped in it, bro. Like, it was $1,000 to jump in and just go into the seminar. So I did like a 3-day seminar. And you know how they sway out to go, mate, you're in, mate. You need to come into this conclave course, like this big course to jump in. Guess how much it was?
How much?
$40,000.
All right. Holy man. Hey, bro, I'm taking charge of this podcast,
Okay,
man.
sorry.
Hey, we're not jumping into the transition part yet, all right?
Sorry.
All right, bro. Let's get back to your career, all right? So, you know, let's talk about the career highlights. Like, what do you think, like, what was your proudest moment when you were still playing NRL and then obviously going over to the Super League and all that? What give us a proud moment.
The proudest moment, like everyone else, I think, is the debut.
Yeah.
Bro, like, you train your ass off throughout those, 10 years of your younger career of playing footy.
Yep.
And to debut, bro, it was the biggest thing you could ever achieve for me at the time. Because I was a bigger kid, so I wasn't really making teams when I was younger. And I used to run laps, like, around my hood, man, in the cold, 5 a.m. in the morning running, going, but I'm going to play for South. I can see a picture of me at the back of the page of the Daily Telegraph. Like, that's how I was thinking. So I had that mindset of, like, just running around, just trying to lose weight, to be honest. To lose weight and hopefully one day maybe make it. But picking up the phone call and telling mum and dad that I was going to make my debut was, you know how it is, man, the emotions.
100%. I just feel as though, like, you know, a lot of, like, people don't see it and people don't understand, like, yeah, it may be easy to say, yeah, I want to get to the NRL.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I want to be an NRL player. You go into schools and you deliver programs, oh, yeah, I want to be an NRL player, blah, blah, this, but, yeah, but, like, you don't know until you actually get to the point how hard it really is.
Yeah.
So, you're like, you've just said it then, like, and that's where you build up that mental toughness, that bit of that, like, that growth within yourself, you know, switching on, like, to go out and do the extras to reach that goal.
Yeah.
Did you find that tough at times, especially for you?
Oh, 100%. So I remember when I was 14, I jumped on the scale, but I was scared to jump on the scale.
You still are now, eh?
100%.
Sorry.
I still don't even jump. I was like, nah. But when I jumped on, bro, I was just like, damn, bro, I need to lose at least 20 kgs.
Yeah.
So that was my mindset. It's like, bro, just lose weight, man, so I can run better. Because my mum and dad were like, man, we're driving you to training every week, watching you play, and your performance is like this.
Yeah. Nah, it was always good, man. I remember coming to, like, crossing paths and playing against you, man. I just loved your energy on the field. Like, Eddie's energy on the field is just unmatched. Like, it's so funny. Like, he'd be at the scrum and he'd be like going, scared, eh? Like, just
a little
just
shit.
like trying to trying to bully his opponents. But like, I feel like, that's a good trait to have, man. Like, when people, especially when you're at South, man. Bro, I can remember your team back in 2012. Bro, you had like Sam Burgess and all them, and all the big dogs like Greg Inglis and all that. When I was at the Knights, I just like, bro, like playing against these dudes, man. It was so like, how did you go within that? Like, is that where you learn most of your traits from those dudes?
I think at South 2007, that's when South bought like your big dogs. You had your Roy Satasis, Dean Withers, David Peachy, like Nigel Vangana, David Kittle, like all those guys came into the South, and that was big for us because we never had anyone.
These all babies then, eh?
And we're only babies, and Joey G came. Yeah. He was the only one they were looking up to, and David Fa'alongo.
Yeah.
So those are the two, like, these guys are guns. But when they all came, I was like, damn, like I was like I felt like I was blessed to be in that era because I learned a lot from every one of them. Yeah. And then when they signed Sam, and Greg, GI and all them, I was like, damn, this is like a superstar team. Yeah. Obviously, like you said, like when you start a business, like you work with a team, it takes years for it to kind of build up. And those couple of years was probably one of the best times of my life, just being in that arena.
I feel like it lifts your standards, eh?
Boost your confidence too.
Yeah, boost your confidence, lift your standards. When you're around good people, you've got to live up to those standards. Like, I mean, good players.
Yeah, 100%.
So like you don't want to let those players down.
Yeah.
And man, that was a started lineup back then at ourselves. Bro, like, I know this is a question out of left field. Like, any regrets with your NRL time?
Heaps, bro.
Yeah.
Yes, heaps. But there's times where I think I spoke about it before. Like, there was times where I was doing really well, worked hard. Yeah. And then there was a time where I kind of dipped. I had the attitude, be like, nah, I'll be all right. I'll go to off-season. I'll have off-season off, and then I'll have it all off. You know what I mean? Yeah. Turn up to pre-season next year, underdone, like bad. And those are the kind of things I kind of carried with myself. And I don't regret it. Like, it is what it is, you know? Like, I learned my lesson. So every pre-season I turn up unfit, bro. And that's a trait that I kind of carried on till I got a bit older. I was like, it caught up to me. Like, there was the first year was all right, second year was all right because I was pretty light at the time. Yeah. So I could carry the weight. As I got older, it caught on to the standards of how I was living as an NRL player. I wouldn't say I went bad. I know I took some shortcuts here and there. Yeah. And anyone listening out there, don't take shortcuts. Nah. If you want to make it to the top, if you want to stay at the top, you can't take shortcuts. You got to do the extras. You got to do all the little things, right? And there was times, honest, like, that's just me. There was times where I was supposed to go do an ice bath. I won't do it. Yeah. Like, I'll go home instead and go have a sleep or go get on the PS3 or whatever. You know what I mean? So it's just like those little habits. Those are the regrets I have. But it's kind of good, I know, because if I ever do pass on to my son, if Huxley ever wanted to play rugby league, if you want to make it to the top, you can make it to the top. That's the easy part. But staying there is, bro, you got to do the extras.
True. I can see you, man. I can see you like really telling, hey, man, do the 1%ers, man.
Bro, 1%ers, man.
The 1%ers, eh? Like, yeah, we all get that now, eh? Yeah. Like, especially in normal life. Like, you think about, I should be doing this. Yeah. But then you go, I could do that later. Yeah. But then you think
procrastinate.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what we're talking about. Like, yeah, bro, like some representative. So you did go to the World Cup. You played for the famous USA team.
Some walks,
made it all the way to the quarters. Bro, that was a good World Cup, eh? Bro, got any stories from that World Cup?
That was a hell of an experience, mate. Mate, honestly, do you know what? The moment.
Surely, what's the highlight of that World Cup?
Bro, everything. I'll tell you, mate. I played for Samoa. I got picked to go play for Samoa. But then Mum said, son, do you reckon you can represent me? Because she's American Samoa. So
so you were in the Samoan team?
Yeah, I was in the Samoan team. So I rang up Jono, one of the guys. He runs the whole USA, but he's from Ipswich, Aussie as they come. Yeah, because you want to play for the USA Tomahawks. Yeah, I was like, I asked my mum. I said, she's like, just do it. I went, sweet. Then Sefa called me, bro, we're in. Bro, that's
Joseph Paulo, by the way.
Joseph Paulo. Yeah. My first day of training with the USA, bro, I was like, bro, we're getting pumped 100 in every game. Honestly, man, they couldn't even pass a ball, bro. I was going, I've made the wrong choice. I go, Sefa, you stitched me up. But bro, like, yeah, the first game we played against you guys. No, do you know what? We played against France first.
Everyone wants the story, bro.
Yeah, we beat France as a trial, and I thought that was the biggest thing ever.
Yeah.
And then we came to play you guys, and I was thinking, fuck, we're going to get pumped. These guys are guns. All your 17 all played NRL.
I know, how crazy is that, eh? Man, and they went on to play like mad careers too.
Yeah. They were younger, but still.
It's good. It was good. It was a good time. But like you guys, man, after you guys beat us, it became like from the best World Cup to like the worst World Cup. Getting beaten by you guys.
Oh, man, it was the best feeling, bro. Like, we beat yous, we beat Wales, we beat Scotland, and then we lost, obviously got pumped by Australia.
Let's beat Scotland.
We beat Scotland, bro.
They beat yous.
Oh, no, that's right. Yeah, no, they beat us, but they only just beat us, bro.
Hey, at least we won one. We won one game. We beat Wales.
Tongans. Was it Tongans?
Wales.
Oh, Wales.
We played against Tonga. We gave them a crack.
Yeah.
But they were just too good.
Yeah, that was a hell of an experience, mate.
It was so funny. I can remember, like, you had the long hair then.
I had the platinum, bro. The platinum blonde, bro. Cisco.
I was going, what the... Who is this dude? Like, running from the back fence. And then I was going, shit, it's Eddy Pettybourne. I was surprised, like, seeing you in that squad too. And I was going, damn it, man. Oh, bro, like, and after you guys beat us, like, the World Cup just went... to all the brothers out there for the cookie team, bro, they know, bro. Yeah. It was, I think it was just more of a good connection for us.
Bonding.
Bonding sessions.
The bonding sessions for that World Cup.
Yeah. But, like, take us, like, from the World Cup, like, where is it to after that? You end up going to...
I went to Wigan.
To Wigan, eh?
So I went to Wigan. I was signed there for 2 years.
Mm.
But I enjoyed my time there, but Dad got sick. That's why I came back home.
Oh, yeah.
So when I came back home, it was hard because everyone's already started. Everyone's already signed.
Mm.
So I came back I was just going to get married.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, we're going to Hawaii, going to get married. And then Terry Madison, Box.
Yeah, Box. Shout
he messaged me, mate. He goes, mate, got a position here at the Titans. If we need some middles. I said, yeah, sweet, sign me up. He goes, we'll just do a year.
Yeah.
Because I was going to go back. I was just going to stay home and look after Dad. And then after that, fly back to Wigan.
What do you reckon? Hey, give us an honest opinion. Like, you coming back and you had the option to go back. Would you go back then?
If it wasn't with the Titans, yeah, I'll go back.
Yeah.
Because I don't know. I think I was over Sydney.
Bro, I reckon they went on to win.
Bro, they won multiple
like another couple more
championships.
Grand Finals after that.
So we
could
had
have been a champion.
We had the chance to, but we played with 12 men.
Yeah, I know.
The whole
I remember
game.
that Grand Final.
So that was
watching
heartbreaking.
it. I wasn't in that.
Yeah, but I would have gone back straight away. But family comes first. I had to make sure Dad was all right. And then Titans came out. I said, you know what? Let's go have a look at Gold Coast Titans. And bro, stayed here ever since.
Like me, place, bro. Like me, man. Like, we come here, we get a taste, and it goes, damn, Gold Coast is the life, eh, bro?
What a place. And back then it wasn't as busy.
Yeah.
Now it's crazy busy now.
Proud moment playing for Samoa, though?
Bro, best. Representing my nan.
Yeah.
My whole family, bro. I remember my whole family in Samoa watching on this little box TV, bro. Watching me play. And even though we got pumped by Tonga, just being in that cultural week of understanding the Samoan culture.
Yeah.
Like, I speak the language really well, but speaking with other lads as well, it's just like, when you can communicate in that, it's like, man, this is cool as you don't want it to end.
Yeah.
So that was a cool experience, representing Nan, emotional time as well, singing the anthem and doing the sivatau and being amongst it.
Was one of your debuts on like the mid-test during the year?
Yeah, that was the one. Yeah, the mid-test.
Those were the best games, man.
Yeah,
I miss those games, man. Hopefully they can bring them back.
Bring it back, eh?
Yeah, they need to bring them back. I just feel like that creates a lot of sort of like hype as well.
Yeah,
it's always good to see it, but now I don't know what they're doing.
Well, when you look at the Samoan, Tongan teams and the Cook Island teams, you pick the best Polynesian players in there.
Yep.
Bro, the second string team will be just as good.
Yeah.
Don't you reckon? Like,
Yeah, I reckon they would be.
like
'cause,
if they did it properly, the way that the boys just committed themselves to play with Samoa, Tonga.
oh, I think that's the reason why they took it away, because of State of Origin.
Yeah.
Was that it?
I think it's the
Yeah,
one.
probably. Yeah, it makes sense.
But
No, the Blues, they need those
Then
bullies, man.
End of the year. Come on, boys.
Yeah, no. All right, now let's get into it, bro. Okay, this is what the podcast is all about. We just had a little like dive into your career, like some good bits and some funny bits about like especially that World Cup. But let's dive into the transitioning. Like, first of all, when did you know? When did you know that you were gonna walk away from the game, like fully?
NRL or just
Yeah, let's say semi-professional.
semi-professional?
Yeah,
Not last year, the year before.
yeah,
I was gonna stay in France because I was coaching there
yeah,
in France. Just a little bit here and
yeah.
there. Then went to Serbia, coached over there, and then
Yeah.
I started enjoying coaching there because I was
Yeah.
just like eating anything, drinking. You know how it is.
Yeah,
But then I just knew my body couldn't keep up with all the boys.
yeah,
And just playing the game, I kind of lost the love for the game.
yeah,
I wanted to come home. But the most fearful thing about that was just saying, yeah, that's it.
yeah.
That was hard for me to say.
It is
I knew Faye backs me on everything. But for me to tell her to be like, yeah, I'm done, but what I'm going to do now? And that was the scariest part. It was when we were in England, I told her, I said, yeah, I'm done, eh? She's like, I'll back you. Whatever you want to do, we'll go back home. And we made the call, bang, booked our tickets, and we flew back home.
No, that's good, man. It's I feel like if you got like the right support there, sort of like backing you, I feel like it makes it easy, But at the same time, I feel like you've got to. That's not it. There's still a lot more that goes into it, eh, bro?
Yeah.
Like when you think about it, like, okay, sweet, what do I do now? Like where do I go to? Where do I go to get an income for the family? How did you find that?
That was tough. As being a provider, the head of the household, you want to make sure that your kids are fed,
Yeah.
That you can protect them as much as you can. But having that, you don't have control of it.
Yeah.
That was tough when I booked our flights. But the beauty of it, we came back home to a loving home. So mum and dad were there.
Yeah.
And man, shout out to mum and dad. They've honestly looked after us throughout, even till now,
Yeah.
being a blessing to us. So coming home with open arms. Yeah, I didn't have a job. I didn't have anything lined up. They still provided for us, fed us every day, and the kids were fed. Like, being a kid, you wouldn't even know what's going on. Like, we wouldn't even know that we're struggling.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
But
that was tough.
I feel as though but you've done so well. I reckon you got the. Like I know I'm going to go back to a little bit of your career, but because we've been open about stuff like this before. You had a property down in Sydney, and you done well with that, and you sold that, and then you brought up here, you were doing that back in 2016. You're sort of like setting yourself up. I don't know if you, in hindsight, you thought this is it, but you fast forward now, you got the house, and it's like, and your parents are living in it, and you can come home and. Do you reckon that made it a really smooth transition?
100%.
Yeah.
Like, I've always loved property.
Yep.
But just didn't know how to navigate myself into that game and understand how it worked. So I remember I bought my first property. I remember my first contract. I bought mum and dad a property in Sydney.
Yeah.
Bought an apartment. It was nice house, brand new. We lived in it. And then I remember mum and dad were like, oh, I'd love to have a house one day. I said, wow. And I was like, in my head, you're like, nah, I'm going to get you a house.
Yeah.
So I sold that apartment and bought a bigger house down in Bexley.
Yeah.
But I couldn't afford to pay it, bro.
Yeah.
It was crazy, man. Like, I bought this house and I was only just making ends, paying it. I still had money in that, but it's just like 5-6K gone straight away, and then you're left with whatever you got left.
Yeah.
But I was just lucky I had support. Mum, dad were working. My brother and sister were working as well. But I just, in that hindsight, did I make the right investment? I don't know. But I learned a lot from it. So I sold that because it went up.
Yeah.
It went up real quick within 2-3 years. Then moved to Gold Coast, and then I thought, just buy something cheaper here, and it was a nice house.
Yeah.
I was gonna move down here, but I think mum and dad love the pools and that.
Do you get that way now? Like, do you go, damn, why don't I
Should have
why don't I use it,
bought
but,
two
like,
of them here.
or
Yeah,
bought them down in like Palmy or something? Because like back then in 2016, like it wasn't booming that much.
Bro, it was cheap as.
Everything was cheap.
I just
as.
didn't know the area.
I was the same, like, we were the same too. Like in hindsight, like, it's always what if,
Yeah.
like, but it's crazy, man.
Yeah.
Like,
So
to like think back and think, damn, could have put down here.
Yeah.
But hey, that's worked out well for you. Like knowing that, like, you've gone, you could go overseas, take your family, explore the rest of the world, knowing that there's a house to come back to.
yeah.
Bro, that's like some people don't have that, man.
Well, that's what I'm saying. And that was something that I didn't look at it
Yeah.
as, I just saw it as how I was only thinking about how I'm going to provide, where there's already mum and dad providing for us at the time. And we're really, really blessed to have that, have mum and dad there. So,
I feel like it helps too. Like, obviously with you and Faye, like I love your guys' energy. Man, you guys are always there, 5 a.m.s at the gym, like it's good, man. It's good. Like you do everything together.
yeah.
Is that like, that's how it should be? I feel way. What do you reckon?
Bro, like,
give us your take on that, man.
So like for me as a husband, father, like every season's different and you go through different seasons of life.
Mm.
And like me and Faye made a call years ago. Like every time when we had Isla, we were like, all right, our mission is to make sure that we live every day the fullest.
Yep.
We're outside of the house. I don't care if we go down the road to the park. We're going to be outside of the house.
Yeah.
And that's the one thing that we're big on.
Yeah.
Is making sure that we make every day count, and that we just go out, enjoy life. Whether it's go have a feed down the road or go to the park, just making sure that the kids are happy.
Nah, I love it. I love it. You're always outdoors, man. Going to the next question now. So what's your, we're going into, what is your biggest learnings that you can take from your NRL career that you can take into transitioning now?
Prep well.
Yeah.
The 1%ers that you do at training, do the same thing that you're going to transition into business or whatever you're going to do outside of it. There's a thing where it says fake it till you make it. I don't like that, bro. I reckon,
man, I hate it too.
Like it's projected until you perfect it, and that's something
I feel like it's just a bit of a slang and joke at the moment for some, but really, you gotta do some work behind. 100%. You have to read up. You got to research. Yeah, don't be doing those ones.
And I think you got to educate yourself. If there's something that I can take, that any footy player or any athlete or anyone that's listening is for you to be financially literate. You gotta be around people that know that stuff. Yeah, and I think both of us are really lucky that we have, Mikey there to help guide us along our finances and ways that we can build ourselves up, our branding, our ways we can make our finances better, the structure of it all. So you gotta be amongst it. Like,
I feel you do have to learn it, bro. Like even if it's like
the basics.
I feel like you need to just dive into the 101 of financial, literacy.
100%.
You have to, like how to start up a company, all that kind of stuff. That comes later, but like just
if you can learn now,
just your taxes, like how to budget.
Yeah, it's the most basic.
The budget, the budget one is probably the most important one for, especially for young kids that are making anywhere close to about 200 to 300K. Yeah, man, if they've got a large surplus of cash there, sometimes they're spending it. Yeah, and that's why I feel like there's a massive gambling problem within our game.
100%, and I was one of those guys too, bro. Like, you know what I mean? I used to spend my money gambling, drinks, being amongst all that rubbish. You just look back, like I always sit back, I'm like, far out.
Do you feel like that was, it's not like, I'm not saying it was your fault, but like sometimes you've got to have a tough like mindset when it comes to the off-field stuff to be able to be resilient enough to say, nah, man, I value my earnings, what I'm bringing in, to go put it where it's going to build a future for me.
100%.
Like, that's what the kids need to learn.
Yeah. I think the kids need to learn is to, about the next chapter of their life. Like I know it's hard because you're so young and you're in that the scenes. You're around the camera. Everyone's loving you, but once it's gone, you want to make sure that something's set up.
Yeah.
And financial literacy is key, bro.
Yeah.
I wish someone held my hand at the age of 19 and guided me through that. But we're still young, bro.
I just feel like, man, like when you look back, there were people there. There were people there.
There were.
There were people there, and we can't say there wasn't anyone there because there was people there.
I think for us it was trust.
It's trust. That's it. Like, and trust with like who's really looking after the cash and all that kind of stuff, with all the money that's coming in. Like, that's why I wanted to learn it so much, because I wanted to know where my money was going. Yeah. Not give it to someone else to control.
100%.
That was probably that's what I found out. Like, never happened to me, and I probably never happened to you, but that's it, eh? It's just trust, eh?
It's trust, man. Yeah. I don't know a lot of footy players like, who's this like third party coming in trying to talk to us about who is this guy going to take all our money? But I feel like when there's someone that's done it, that's played the game as well, it makes it easier.
Mate, there's been so many successful stories with like people looking after their money during their career and then putting trust in someone else. Yeah. That's all it is. 100%. At the end of the day, it's just finding the right person that's gonna
aligned with your values.
Yeah, that's gonna help you grow your wealth. They call it generational wealth. Is that right?
Generational wealth, mate.
Yeah, bro. All right, bro. What is Eddy Pettybourne up to now?
So I'm in financial services at the moment. Yeah. Mainly funds under management, like self-managed super funds. I did work in the real estate game as a salesperson. Sales, bro, for me, I can sell.
I know
I was selling before I started real estate.
I know you can sell, bro. But you're always getting me, bro.
It was crazy, bro, because I did it as just mucking around a lot, and then everyone's like, "Oh, sweet, how do you do it?" Like, and I was like, "Bro, I'll show you." But then, like, you don't even know how to do it, but you do it anyway. But I went to real estate. I actually really enjoyed it.
Yep.
Just in the environment, but then for me, like, time is my valuable asset. Like, that's me. I need time. And, we spoke about time with the kids and Faye and the family, and that's me. Like, I want to be around my kids. I want to be around my wife.
Because I remember, like, when you started working for Coronas, man, you were like, bro, you're working hard out,
like
bro?
A headless chook, bro. And I was thinking, like, I used to always question myself. I used to be, because I'm always those guys like, surely there's another way. Yeah. Surely there's another way I can make the same income by doing less. Yeah. There is, because there's a book that... So I was just lucky enough to bump into Mikey. He obviously introduced Mikey to me. Yeah. And then from there, we kind of connected. And a lot of the stuff that I want to do, which is in the development side of things, is what he's doing. So that's just picking his brain, bro. Like being a sponge to everything.
So that's what the ILUX Group's about. So like you're helping with personal finances and also investing opportunities, in particular with self-managed
super funds. Yeah.
Yeah. Explain that to us, man.
So it just depends. Like, we always try to figure out where everyone's goals are. Yeah. Everyone's different. Like, a lot of people, the clients that we deal with, want to buy investment properties. So we can help them set that up. But setting up a self-managed super fund is really easy. But yeah, just navigating what they need, what they want, and then we can go through the process of that. In terms of structure, we like to help guys to structure their finances. Like, Mike is big on taxes and ways that we can keep more money in their pocket than obviously pushing it out. So just stuff like around that. But one thing that I've learned is, sometimes you want to get to the top. Yeah. You always want to be the best at the top. Yeah. Sometimes you can just stay where you are and teach the guys that are behind you to get to where you are now. Yeah. And sometimes we always look at the top. But I reckon stay where you are now. Wherever you are now, you can teach the guys behind you that want to know about all the stuff to bring up to where you are now. And that's a selling point that you can use, bro. You like that one, eh?
Yeah, I like that one. Hey, man, I think that's in this that mindset book that I'm reading.
Told you, bro.
No, have you read that or what? Nah, like it's crazy to think that, like, when you're in that growth mindset, like, you'd want to pick the person that's sort of like on that same you know, in that same mindset. Like you don't want to be picking someone that's in a fixed mindset, even though they've got the qualifications, even though they've been there, done that before. But then you look deep into it. Why has this person been released from that other company that he's part of? That was in. Then you start hearing that, oh no, he wasn't willing to do this or that and that. And you're gonna trust that dude to come be a part of your team? Probably not. You know. So you'd want that. You like you said, you'd want people that are willing to listen, that are willing to grow, bring them up to speed, bring them up to your level. Then boom, you got the meanest team. You know 100%. That you can go on and chase your goals, whatever. Yeah. Would that be business, sports? You know, you look at like a NRL culture. Yeah. It's exactly, I mean, a sporting culture, like a sporting organization, their culture. Yeah. Like, you got people that wanna take on criticism, that wanna get better. If you got the person that's not willing to take on the criticism and happy to, nah, I'm sweet, I know this works, blah blah this, but okay, but like, come on, bro, like if you wanna be a part of this crew, you need to learn how to do it this way. For you to grow, man, you gotta listen. Yeah, like you won't go far. Well, man, that's how people need to fit into different organizations. Yeah, like good example, you could be at the Melbourne Storm, where you've won like games and that, and you know what works there. Yeah. That's good to bring that into a different culture and let people feed off that. But if you go in there and you're going to be that person that, cocky, nah, you're doing it wrong here, nah, we're going to do it this way, blah, 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 and you're disrespecting the people at the top, but you're going to be stuck, not growing. And that's like listening to your parents. Like, wow, your parents know everything. Yeah. Not everything, but they know more than you. Yeah. It's got to be a sponge. Nah, that's good, man. That's mad. Like, I love those analogies, man, especially that one you just said. Get ready, eh? Hey, man, tell us that story. Sorry I cut you off before about the property development. The property development one. Yeah. So I remember in Google, do you know how you type in like you type in how do I make money without putting money down? So I used to do that all the time, bro. Like I was like, surely there's a way, and then, bro, this property development course come up. And then I went into the seminar. Yeah. I did like a 3-day seminar. It was $1,000. I went in, did it. Yeah. Bro, I was mind blown. But the way he sold it, that guy that did it, bro, he's a beast. He got me. Did he get you? Yep. It's only $40K, but this will change your life, this and that. Yeah. I was like, nah, I'm in. Do you know how we are? We're like, nah, I'm in. But I rang up the missus and said, babe, I got to sign up. She goes, how much is it? 40,000. She goes, 40,000? I was like, don't worry, I'm going to pay. I'm going to do it. So I did it. It was good. Like I actually learned so much. I still got the course here now. I'm gonna make my own and sell it. Yeah, 100%. I was joking. Mate, that's what you gotta do. I was joking. But I learned a lot from that course. I met a lot of good people, guys that I speak to now. Yeah. And then I obviously met Mikey, and I told him the stuff that I was doing, and he's like, bro, I can do it faster than the way they're doing. I was like, what? Yeah. He showed me the ways, bro. I was like, wow. Yeah, nice. So like, it was crazy. Like I feel like it's God, man. Like I feel like He's aligned me with the people that He's given me to work with, and then just being a sponge, learning how to do it differently, and just I just love property, bro. And that's the thing with them. We've got a project. We're in talks at the moment, but we're looking to do some stuff in Samoa. Let's go, bro. Samoa. So hey, don't be holdouts, please. Hey, do you feel like this is your purpose and your drive at the moment, though? 100%. Yeah, 100%. Like, cause I love it. Like, I know that you're doing stuff behind the scenes. You know, you're working with a lot of like past athletes, past NRL retired players and all that kind of stuff. And it's good to hear that you're like helping these people, man. And I love that about you. That's, what do you reckon? Is that your current drive at the moment? Yeah, man. Like, I feel like going through life, you're looking to serve, not to be served. Yeah. And like I feel like that's what we're supposed to do. Like, we're supposed to serve people, you know, with all our love, like, you know, in a way that you can, like, I get joy out of someone doing something really well that you've kind of put like a little 5 cent in there with them. And them growing is, bro, I'm like, that's more than money to me. Yeah. Like, I honestly don't even care about money, bro. Yeah. Like I said before, time is my valuable asset. Yeah. Like, time for me is huge. Make time count. 100%. You get joy out of doing like the little things, which is taking
Yeah.
your kids to school, picking them up. You know, like I said last week, we had Rebecca on, and like her hours are done
Yeah.
like from 9 till 3, similar to you. You know, like, and especially when you get home, what's life like at home? Like after school,
Yeah.
is it still the same? Are you still working, or
Nah, I'm
you
done.
switch it off?
I'll switch it off.
Yeah.
When I get home, I cook, bro. Like I'm the chef of the house. So,
Yes.
bro, the kids, they're like, nah, where's dad? Dad's cooking. What's dad cooking? What are you cooking, dad? And like, I love that, bro.
Carnival way.
Yeah. Day 8. But yeah.
Hey, we back on? Is that right?
Day 8, bro. Day 8, nah,
what?
carnival. Day 8, carnival.
What? Oh,
But
man.
yeah, man, like for me, it is like I was talking about before, every season is different. Now I've got 2 kids. Now we're in a position where we're not playing footy anymore. My energy is channeled into something else now.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm doing right now with business, helping guys invest with properties,
nice.
build their assets up if they're willing to build it, whatever. I think it's more educating because I'm still learning as well. Like I'm learning how it all works, with yourself, like yourself as well. And just being around the guys that want to grow.
Yeah, that's mad. I guess it's important to definitely, practice what you preach.
Yeah.
Like you can't be, you see it all the time when people are trying to, they're in this game now, and goes, but like, why are they in the game for? Like, but like with you, I feel like you're in the real estate, you know what works when it comes to investing and all that. So I feel like self-managed super is only going to get bigger and bigger as the years go on.
Yeah.
And like a lot of people are going to take control of their retirement instead of putting into retail funds. Yeah.
And I think the big thing is like you don't want to leave this earth and leave your kids with nothing.
Yeah.
That's one big thing for me is like, this is the last thing I want to do is leave and then they got to start again.
Yes.
You know what I mean? You want to set them up at least something for them so that they got some that can pass on.
Like
so
you
generational wealth.
You want your kids to come up to you and goes, hey dad, I've got this idea, and then you listen to their idea and you just go, damn, that's so good.
Yeah.
And then you'd want to have some sort of funding there to help them.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. I feel like that's how it should be.
Yeah. And then when you go on, obviously you die, your kids have something there, they do the same thing that they taught you or even better to the next generation. Like that's how it should be.
Yeah.
Like I don't want to leave this earth knowing that my kids have nothing.
Yeah.
That's why I'm like, I hustle as
hey, but we're true hustlers here, man. We go out there, you work hard.
Yeah.
Do
like,
what you need to do, eh?
Yeah. But I reckon you work hard in the times that you set yourself.
Yeah.
In those times.
Are you big on preparing and planning out your weeks?
100%.
Yeah.
So every Sunday, like you, I prep well on Sunday, knowing the meetings I've got throughout the week. I do make sure that family time is family time. It's morning, sometimes in the afternoon, and then late in the evening. So
when you think about like every single detail that goes into your week, you've got to invest that time, eh?
Yeah.
Because if you invest that time in doing it properly on a Sunday, your whole week's going to go smooth.
Yeah, it does.
Because what time? Oh, 8:30. Sweet, kids drop off. Boom. 9 o'clock. Yeah, sweet, can work on this.
Yeah.
Like 10 o'clock, second workout.
100%,
you know what I mean? Like,
just makes it easier.
Yeah, it just makes it so easy, eh?
Like Faye today, this morning, she's like, nah, you're not prepped. And I was like, what do you mean? She goes, you didn't iron your shirt.
Yeah.
I was like, it's been crinkly, eh? I was like,
Sorry,
are you sure? She
this.
goes, nah, it's not iron. It's crinkly at the back. And I was like, okay. So like accountability to its best, bro. For fuzzes, she's.
Well, that's good, man. You got the accountability in that. I feel like when you have those smooth mornings, that means you're winning the mornings.
Yeah.
You just know, man. You just know, bro, we're on.
It was funny. Like it's either I call you or Mikey. If you don't pick up Mikey, what's doing?
First, hey, you know what? This morning, like, sorry, I know this is about you, but like we dropped the kids off. It goes, kids, you got an A+ this morning. It goes A+, and it goes, yeah, you know why? Because there was no complaining, everything was done on time, and then we got out of the house and like got to drop them off, know, and like go. Sometimes that's a battle, Anyone that's got kids out there, that's a battle, getting your kid to school. But what's I don't know if we should go into this question right now, but I know this might tie into your key message, but I still want you to do your key message at the end. What advice would you give to current players now?
Current players now?
Yeah.
Educate yourself.
Yeah, nice.
Find something that you're passionate about besides rugby league. If it's social media, I don't know. If it's content creation, whatever, go do it. Like, be around people that want to. Don't be shy to ask people. Like, it's that's something I love property, but I didn't look at anyone, ask anyone about property or anything, because everyone was just the normal, just buy a house, that's it. Yeah. But like, be around.
I know, that's so cliche. Go buy a house.
Just buy a house, but it's like you can buy 4 houses instead of one in living in it. You know what I mean? Just those things, and be financially literate. Read books about how you can make money.
100%. I think reading's the best one.
Yeah,
reading's the best. Yeah, man. Like, I've just taken up reading. It's just because it's 75 hard. I need to continue that on. It needs to be into the daily routine. Yeah. Has to be. Yeah. All right, I started up a new segment here. I call it the Quick Five.
The Quick Five.
Quick Five. All right, quick fire questions coming at ya. All right, bros. Have you got them ready? Oh. I've got them ready. All right, top 3 South Sydney teammates.
Damn. Roy Satasi.
Yes, Raz. Let's
go. Nigel Vangana.
Ooh.
Sammy Burgess.
Why?
Just the big dogs. I think guys that play the highest level, done well in their careers, and I kind of just love picking their brains. So Roy was always a big part of my career, man.
Yeah.
Like, I loved that guy when I was a kid. Then playing with him was just even better.
Yeah, it's good. It's good having that. Like, man, you had some really big guns around you, man. Top 3 Samoan players today in rugby league and NRL.
Today?
Top 3.
Ooh. Jerome Luai.
Yeah.
Brian To'o.
Yeah.
And Spencer.
Neil, bro. No Critter?
He's my new...
No Critter in there?
Critter's in there.
FTA boys, yeah. Up the FTA boys. Let's go. Hey, man.
The leg speed.
Who do you like the most out of them 3?
I like Jerome, man.
I like Jerome
He's
too.
Like... He's cocky but good. Like, I
love it. I love it.
He knows how to leverage, bro. That's what I love about him.
He knows how to leverage, and the State of Origin was all time.
Bro.
Man, every single game he just had something that you could just laugh about. Like, even in the first game,
when
the
he
second
was waving too.
Second game takes you his shoes. Like, instead of the whole stadium's watching him, and he puts his shoes back on, his boot back on. That would crack me up. And then the waving at the end, it was the best. All right, favorite holiday destination? You've been to a lot.
Damn. I don't know, bro.
It's hard, man, because you've been to a lot of countries, man. That's why I put this question in there.
I must say, the French Riviera is unbelievable. Like, you've been there, bro.
Where is it from? Is it Cairns and that?
Yeah, Cairns, Antibes, all along there.
No, I didn't go there, bro. I lived in France, but I never went there.
Bro, the French Riviera.
What about Italy? Amalfi Coast and that?
Italy was nice. We did that. It was nice. I don't know, bro. France I don't know. The food was amazing, bro.
Yeah, okay, sweet.
Food was amazing.
All right. This one's a hard one. Best coach.
Ooh. Even though I don't like him, but he was the best coach. Madge, yes.
Bro,
I learned.
Good on you, Madge. New South Wales.
I only got coached by him for 1 year because I didn't want to do a preseason with him.
All right. You want something right now? What would it be?
Ooh.
It's a hard one, eh?
It's a hard one. Because there's heaps.
Yeah.
I'm just going to choose one of them. Travel the world non-stop. Summer to summer only.
Oh, that's hard to beat. So you need millions of dollars to do that. Yep. But hey, that means you've got it.
Thanks.
All right. Key message, bro. Key message before we close this out, man. To our audience, bro. What's a key message that you can give?
Execute the input and let the output do itself.
Holy heck. Execute the input and what?
And let the output do itself.
True.
You like that one, eh, bro?
Mate, you always surprise me, Eddie. Eh? You always surprise me with these bloody key messages. Give us give us the thumb down way of that.
Bro, dude, like we always talk about.
Yeah.
Do the little things right,
Yeah.
and the rest will do itself.
100%. It's always the little processes in life, eh? Like, do the little 1%ers, the little processes that get you to that goal. Bro,
Execute. Bro.
execute them, man.
That's the one.
Whatever you set out to do, it's executing it, man. When you get the opportunities, execute.
Execute, bro. That's it, man. And make the most of it. Have fun with it too. I
Yeah.
think sometimes you lose, when you lose fun of it and then you're just doing it for the sake of doing it.
Yeah.
Have fun with it.
Yeah, you know what? Like, it gets like that sometimes, eh? When you,
Like footy.
yeah.
There's sometimes where
It
you're
doesn't
like,
last
"Oh, man,
forever.
just playing for the sake of playing. I'll
Yeah.
just give 'em my envelope.
That's
In French.
Tigers.
Only in French.
Yeah.
Only in French.
No, that brings us to the end, man. I hope that was good. You know, Eddie, man, I've learnt so much more about you today. With these tough questions that I went and got.
No, that was good.
But I just
Good
want to,
chats.
do you want to close it out?
No, you close it.
You
out.
want me to close it
Easy
out? All right,
chats,
bro. Just want to shout out to all our sponsors out there, the SMSF Learning Center, Newbie Blanks, Talent Locker, our boy here, ILUX Group. Breathe easy. Is that it? I'm trying your products, by the way, so I'll give you a shout out soon. Let's go.
Let's go.
We're
Thank
on.
you.
Easy chats. Sweet.